Have you ever just missed someone so much that your heart actually aches?
Oh, yeah. That deep, heavy ache.
Right. Do you ever just wish you could talk to them one more time while they sleep?
Just to say the things you couldn't say during the day.
Yeah. Well, the locked doors of the daytime world, they actually don't exist when the mind is resting.
They really don't. It all opens up.
Today, we're going to explore exactly how you can reach out and speak to someone in their dreams.
And it's something we see just so much need for. People carry so many unspoken words inside them.
And that is exactly why we're here today. I'm a psychic reader, and sitting right here with me is my wonderful friend who is a brilliant dream analyst.
Thank you. And yeah, we both do readings for people, and I mean, we literally spend our days helping people navigate these heavy, unspoken feelings.
So today, we're just two friends sitting right beside you. We are going to offer you a very kind, very gentle guide to visiting someone in the dream world.
Yeah, no confusing theories or anything like that, just simple, loving steps.
And make sure you stay with us, because later on, we are going to walk you through this incredible true story. It's about a daughter who wanted to say thank you to her mom.
Oh, I love that story so much.
Me too. She actually stepped into her mother's dream to give her this memory that completely changed her life. But let's start at the very beginning.
By the time we finish this conversation today, you will know exactly what to do. The very moment your head hits the pillow tonight, you'll have this clear, beautiful path to follow.
Yes, you will. So I want you to think of the dream world as this beautiful, quiet garden. Because during the day, life is just so loud.
Oh, it's so noisy.
Right. We have phones ringing and people talking, cars driving by, and just all our own messy thoughts running in circles all day long.
The waking world is just full of noise and, walls. But the dream space is so different.
It really is.
It's like this secret garden, and it's surrounded by these high, safe walls where all that daytime noise just cannot get in.
It's just peaceful.
Exactly. It's a place where two souls can literally just sit on a wooden bench and talk long after the noisy world has gone to sleep.
I love the feeling of that quiet garden. But to walk through the gates of that garden, you actually need the right key.
You do. You can't just walk in.
Right. And that key, it's your intention. The absolute foundation of visiting someone's dream is that your intention must be pure.
Yes, this is so important.
It has to come straight from a place of pure love in your heart. There is no room for anything dark.
This is honestly the most important rule of the dream world. The garden only allows light to enter.
Right, because it's a sacred space.
Exactly. So if you try to carry heavy things through that gate, like if you're holding on to anger, you want to control someone, or even if you're trying to give them a bad dream, the gate simply will not open.
It just stays locked.
Yeah, you'll just bounce right off of it.
It's fascinating. Think of the dream world like a room with a very specific lock on the door.
Okay, I like that analogy.
Heavy feelings like jealousy or anger, they are literally the wrong shape for the keyhole. They just do not fit.
They're too jagged.
Exactly. Only light, loving feelings have that perfect shape to turn the lock and open the door. You cannot trick it. The dream space is a place of complete truth.
It is a natural law of that space. The energy there is just so light and so peaceful that anything heavy, it just sinks. It falls away before it could even enter.
We see this so often in our readings. Like just recently, I had a client come to me for a reading on predictmyfuture.com, and her story just, it broke my heart.
Oh, I know. We hear such heavy stories sometimes.
We do. She was grieving so deeply. She had lost someone just so dear to her, and she was crying softly on the phone, and she just whispered, she said, "Dear universe, please let me talk to him one more time. I miss him a lot."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a pain that goes right to the bone,
It really is.
When someone is gone, the silence they leave behind is just so incredibly loud.
It's deafening. And I just want to say, if you are listening to us right now and you are feeling that exact same way, we just want to wrap you in a big hug.
We really do. We know how much your heart is hurting right now.
This simple method that we're teaching you today, it is a safe, a very gentle way to help heal that ache. It's a way to take all that love you still have for them and hand it to them in that quiet garden.
But you brought up a really good point a minute ago about heavy feelings, because grief is a very heavy feeling.
Yes, and this is exactly what I wanted to ask you about. Because when someone is hurting that much, they are just wrapped up in so much sadness. So how do they make sure the feeling they take to the dream world is actually pure love and not just the heavy weight of their sadness? Because sadness feels so heavy that, like you said, it might not fit the lock on the gate.
That is such an important distinction to make. It really is. because the universe is very gentle with us when we are sad.
It doesn't punish us for crying.
No, not at all. It does not judge our tears. But here is the secret about it. Sadness is really just a blanket. What actually matters is what lives underneath that blanket.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like a blanket?
Think about why we grieve in the first place. We only grieve because we love someone so deeply.
Oh, that's true.
So the sadness is just proof of the love. It's the cover. So when you close your eyes to visit them tonight, you do not have to pretend you aren't sad.
You don't have to fake it.
Exactly. You don't have to force a fake smile.
Yeah.
You just have to gently, lift that heavy blanket of sadness and look at the bright, shining love that is sitting right underneath.
Oh, I love that.
That love, that pure feeling beneath the grief, that is what the universe listens to.
That makes so much sense. So you focus on the feeling of how much you cherish them rather than the feeling of how much you miss them.
Yes, exactly.
You focus on the warmth they brought into your life, not the cold space they left behind.
Precisely. You find that warm, glowing center in your chest, and you use that as your key to enter the garden.
That is so comforting. It really is. But sometimes the silence we face is not because someone has passed away.
Right? Sometimes they're still right here.
Yeah, sometimes the silence happens right here in our everyday waking life, and it can be incredibly painful too.
Earthly communication is very, very messy. We get scared, or we say the wrong things, or, we build these huge walls to protect ourselves.
And this brings me to something I hear about almost every single day from my clients. It's one of the most common reasons people actually want to learn about the dream world.
Let me guess. The block button.
Yes. What do you do when he blocks you and you still have so much left to say?
Oh, the blocked number, the blocked social media. It just feels like a heavy door slamming right in your face.
It really does. You might have had a misunderstanding or maybe a really tough breakup, and suddenly, boom, you are entirely cut off.
And you're just left there.
Right, you're sitting there looking at your phone, and your heart is just racing because you have all these words bottled up inside you and literally nowhere to put them. It makes you feel so helpless.
It creates this terrible feeling of being trapped with your own thoughts. But the beautiful truth here is that the physical world's rules, they simply do not apply in the dream space.
Exactly. And I always try to softly reassure my clients when this happens. A blocked phone number, it's just a piece of technology.
Right, it's just wires and screens.
The soul does not own a smartphone. The soul does not have a block button. Even if his daytime self is angry and he's hiding behind a wall, his deeper self, his resting soul, is always listening.
Because the daytime mind is full of ego and is full of fear.
So much fear.
When someone blocks you, they're usually just trying to protect their own feelings. They're in a state of defense. But when they go to sleep, all those daytime defenses just fall away.
It's like static on a radio, I think. During the day, their mind is just full of static. They couldn't hear you, even if you tried to speak.
But at night, the static clears.
Yes. The station becomes perfectly quiet. And that is your chance to finally get your message to him.
You can still say your piece, but you get to say it in a place where he is actually calm enough to hear it.
I like to picture it this way. Being blocked in real life is kind of like walking up to someone's house in the middle of the day.
Okay, yeah.
The heavy front door is deadbolted, right? And the curtains are drawn shut. You can stand on that porch and knock all you want, but they are absolutely not going to open it.
No, they're hiding inside.
But visiting a dream, you don't even walk up to the front door. You literally become this soft, warm breeze, and you just drift gently through an open window on the second floor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You completely bypass the walls and the locks.
And because you are drifting in as a soft breeze, bringing only that pure, loving energy we talked about, you aren't seen as a threat at all.
Right, because you're not bringing anger.
Exactly. His resting mind welcomes that breeze. You are not forcing him to listen. You are just arriving softly and leaving a kind gift.
This is so important for people to hear. You do not go into the dream to yell at him or to argue with him about blocking you.
No, that won't work. Remember the lock on the gate.
Right. You go in to say the kind things, the healing things. You just say, I just want you to know I still care about you, or I hope you are finding peace.
That is how the message gets through the open window. It has to be wrapped in kindness.
Now, speaking of soft breezes, not everyone is dealing with a loud breakup or a locked door.
True.
Some people are dealing with silence simply because they are shy.
Oh, that is a very different kind of silence, but honestly, it is just as real.
It really is. I want to talk directly to all the introverts listening to us today, because I know there are so many of you out there.
Oh, absolutely.
You might have this huge crush on someone. Maybe you see him at the coffee shop, or in the hallway at school, or at the office. You think he is just the most wonderful person in the world, but the very thought of walking up to him in broad daylight and saying hello?
It makes your stomach do flip-flops.
Yes. Total panic.
The waking world can be very intimidating. It requires a lot of outward bravery that not everyone feels ready to show.
Right. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with being shy. It just means you protect your heart.
Exactly.
But the dream space is the ultimate safe haven for a shy heart.
It truly is. Because in the dream garden, there's no fear of stumbling over your words.
No awkward silences.
Right. There's no cafeteria full of people watching you. It is literally just you and them in a quiet, peaceful space.
I had a client recently who felt exactly like this. She was planning to visit her crush's dream just to get his attention because she was far too introverted to ever say it to his face.
That's so sweet.
She just wanted him to notice her. But she had a really big worry. She asked me, she said, "What if my crush doesn't even like me in real life? Does this still work?"
That is the magic of how the resting mind works. It honestly doesn't matter if he hasn't noticed you yet in the waking world.
Wait, how does that actually happen? Like, how does visiting a dream change things in real life?
Well, think about how dreams leave a lingering feeling when you wake up.
Oh yeah, like when you wake up crying from a sad dream.
Exactly. Or sometimes you have a dream about a beautiful sunny day, and even when you wake up and it's a rainy, gloomy morning, you still feel a little bit of that sunshine inside you all day long.
Yes, like the feeling just sticks to your ribs.
Exactly, it lingers. So when you visit his dream with warm, affectionate energy, you are basically planting a tiny seed in a very deep, quiet part of his mind.
Wow.
Even if he wakes up and does not remember the exact details of the dream, he wakes up feeling differently. He wakes up holding on to this lingering warmth.
So he can actually start catching feelings in his dreams.
Yes. Subconsciously, his mind starts to associate that feeling of warmth and safety with you. So the next time he sees you in the real world, maybe you just walk past him in the hallway. He might not know exactly why, but he will suddenly feel drawn to you.
He will feel a sense of comfort when he looks at you.
Yes. It just happens naturally.
That is so incredible. You plant the seed in the dream and it sprouts in the real world. But wait, I do have to ask a question here because I really want to make sure we guide everyone perfectly.
Of course.
If a client asks me, is it okay to visit my crush's dream if they don't know I like them? Am I crossing a boundary by sneaking into their mind? How do we answer that?
It is a very thoughtful question, and honestly, it shows that the person asking has a really good heart.
They don't want to intrude.
Right, and the answer goes right back to the lock on the gate of the garden. If your intention was forceful, like if you went into his dream wanting to control him or trick him or force him to fall in love with you, then yes, that would be crossing a boundary.
But the garden gate wouldn't let you in anyway with that heavy controlling energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would just bounce off. The only way you can get in is if your intention is completely gentle and pure.
So just sending kindness.
Yeah. If you go in just to say, "I think you are wonderful," or to just smile at him and offer him a feeling of being appreciated, that is not an intrusion at all. That is a beautiful gift.
You are basically just wrapping them in a cozy, energetic blanket. You aren't asking for anything in return. You're just saying, here's some extra love for your day.
And no one's deeper self is ever upset about receiving pure, uncomplicated love. It is completely safe, and it is a very sweet, beautiful way for a shy heart to be brave.
I love that so much. It is so empowering. So, okay, we have talked about missing someone in the past, and we have talked about connecting with people right now in the present, like a crush or someone who blocked you.
But there's one more layer.
Yes, and this next part is my absolute favorite.
I know exactly where you were going with this.
I bet you do. Because the dream space does not just connect us to people we already know. It completely ignores the rules of time and space.
Time is just, it's just a calendar on the wall in the waking world.
Right, it's just clocks.
It helps us know when to eat lunch and when to go to work. But in the resting world, the astral space, time is just this wide open field. The past, the present, and the future all exist in the same beautiful open space.
This brings up one of the most magical readings I have ever done on Predict My Future. I was talking to this lovely young woman, and she was feeling so discouraged.
Just tired of dating.
Oh, so tired. Tired of getting her heart broken. She just wanted to find her person, you know? She was looking at the empty side of her bed and feeling so lonely.
It's a heavy kind of loneliness.
It is. And I told her, I said, imagine talking to your future husband in his dreams right now, even before you have met him in real life.
It sounds like a fairy tale, but it is a very real, very powerful thing to do.
It still blows my mind a little bit, honestly, because if you don't know his name and you don't know what his face looks like, how do you find him in the dream world? Like, how does the message not just get lost out there?
Because your souls already recognize each other.
Oh, wow.
Think of it like two tuning forks that are made to vibrate at the exact same frequency. Even if they are on opposite sides of the world, if you strike one, the other one will eventually feel it.
Oh, that is such a great way to explain it.
The future version of your connection already exists in that wide open field of the dream space. So when you set a pure intention to send love and comfort to the soul of the person you are destined to be with, your energy acts like a homing pigeon.
It just knows the way.
It knows exactly where it belongs. It flies straight to them, wherever they are in the world, whatever they are doing.
I like to picture it like a long, winding river. You are standing on the bank of the river and you fold a little paper boat.
I love that visual.
You whisper a sweet message into the boat, like, I cannot wait to meet you, or I hope you had a good day today. And then you just set the boat gently on the water.
And you cannot see around the bend in the river. You don't know exactly what he looks like standing on the shore further down.
Right. But you trust the river. The universe is the river, and it carries the boat perfectly downstream. And you just trust that your future husband will see this little boat float by in his dream, and he will reach out and catch it.
He will read the message.
Yes, and he will feel your love.
And what that does is so important, because it prepares his heart. And honestly, it prepares your heart too. It softens the ground for both of you.
So that when you finally do meet in the real world, like maybe you reach for the same apple at the grocery store, or you sit next to each other on a train, there is this instant spark.
It is so much more than a spark.
Yeah.
It is a deep sense of recognition. You will both look at each other and feel like you have known each other forever.
Which you have.
Exactly. On a soul level, you have. You have been sitting together on that bench in the dream garden for months or even years before you ever actually said hello in person.
It is literally the most romantic thing in the world. Okay, so we have covered all the beautiful reasons why you might want to visit someone's dream. Now, we're going to walk you through the exact steps to do it.
Yes, let's break it down.
We are going to go slow so you can really picture it and know exactly what to do tonight.
These steps are very simple, but they do require your full focus. The absolute first step before you do anything else is belief.
Belief is the engine that makes the whole thing run.
It really is.
If you go into this tonight thinking, well, I will try this, but it's probably just silly and it will not work, then it absolutely will not work.
Doubt is a very heavy feeling. Just like anger or jealousy, doubt acts like a rock in your pocket.
And we know how rocks work at the gate.
Right. If you are carrying doubt, you cannot float up into the light energy of the dream space. You have to let the doubt go. You have to trust the process completely.
You just have to quietly say to yourself, I am open and I know this is real. Once you have that belief, the next step is timing. And this is crucial, right?
It is everything.
You cannot do this in the middle of the afternoon while you are doing laundry. You cannot do this an hour before bed while you are still scrolling through your phone and watching videos.
No, the timing must be exact. You must do this at the very moment you lay down to go to sleep for the night.
Let's explain why that timing matters so much. Why that specific moment?
It is all about how your resting mind operates. During the day, your mind is like a choppy ocean. The waves are fast, they're crashing.
Right, our brains are busy.
That is how we get things done, how we talk, and how we think. But when you lay down, close your eyes, and get comfortable in your bed, those waves start to slow down. The ocean becomes very calm and very smooth.
And that smooth, calm ocean is the only place where the little paper boat can float safely. If the waves are too choppy, the boat just tips over.
Exactly. You need that calm, slow rhythm in your mind. And there's a very specific window of time that you have to catch.
Yes, the window. This is my absolute favorite part of the process to teach people.
Every single night, you pass through a magical little doorway. You get into bed, you pull the warm blankets up and you close your eyes. Your breathing gets slow and deep.
Your arms and legs might feel a little bit heavy.
Yes, you are right on the very edge of sleep. You are not awake anymore, but you haven't quite fallen over the edge into deep sleep yet.
It's that fuzzy, cozy, floating feeling. You are perfectly relaxed, but you're still aware.
That exact moment is your launching pad. That is when the walls between the waking world and the dream world literally disappear.
Okay, so you are in bed, you believe it will work, your eyes are closed, you feel cozy and heavy, and you are right in that soft window. What do you do next?
Next, you make a gentle request to a higher power.
And we want to be very clear here. This is about whatever brings you comfort.
Yeah.
It's not about any specific set of religious rules.
Not at all.
You can speak to whatever loving energy you believe in. You might just say, "Dear universe," or you might ask God or source or your own higher self or even your spirit guides. Just quietly call out to the loving power that you trust the most.
But when you speak to that higher power in your mind, you need to be very specific. The details really matter here.
You can't just say, "Please let me visit someone's dream tonight."
No, the universe needs a clear address to send the letter to.
Right. You must state the specific person's name. You say, "Dear universe, please let me visit John in his dreams tonight." Or, "Please let me visit my sister, Sarah."
Name the exact destination. And if it is your future husband, you just say, "Please let me visit the man I am meant to marry."
Yes. And right after you say their name, you must state your pure intention.
You have to tell the universe exactly why you want to go.
Because remember the lock on the gate.
Yes, the universe checks your intention at the gate to make sure it is light and loving.
So you might say softly in your mind, "I want to go into Sarah's dream because I want her to know how much I appreciate all she does for me."
Or, "I want to go into John's dream because I want him to know that I forgive him and I just want him to feel at peace."
Or for the introvert out there, "I want to go into Michael's dream just to show him a warm smile and let him know he is special."
Just keep the reason simple, keep it pure, and keep it focused entirely on love and kindness.
Okay, so you are cozy in the window. You have asked the universe, you stated the name, and you stated the beautiful reason why. There's one final step before you let yourself drift off to sleep.
The final step is where you build the bridge. It's visualization. While you are still floating right on that edge of sleep, you want to picture yourself actually doing it.
This is where you really use your mind's eye.
Yes, picture the quiet garden. See the wooden bench in your mind. Now imagine the person you want to visit is sitting right there. See their face clearly. See what they are wearing. And then visualize yourself walking up to them.
Imagine sitting down right next to them. Feel the wood of the bench under your hands. Look them right in the eyes and imagine yourself saying your message out loud to them. Say, "I appreciate you," or "I miss you," or "I cannot wait to meet you."
And as you play this beautiful scene in your mind, you just allow yourself to finally slip over the edge into sleep. You don't have to force anything else. Just let go, fall asleep, and let the universe take the wheel.
It is so beautifully simple. You don't need any special magic tools. You don't need anything complicated, just your pure heart, a calm mind, and a clear picture of what you want to say.
It is literally just pure, gentle focus.
Now, we promised you a story earlier.
We did.
We want to share this incredible real-life story to show you just how powerful and real this simple method truly is.
This story is such a perfect example of everything we have talked about today. It really shows how the universe takes our pure intentions and turns them into exactly what the other person needs.
Here is how it started. There was this young woman, and one evening she was just sitting in her living room, kind of thinking about her life. And she had this sudden, heavy realization that she did not show her mother enough appreciation.
It is so easy to take the people closest to us for granted. We forget to say thank you for the big things because they're always just there.
Exactly. And her mother was incredible. She was a single mom who had raised this daughter completely on her own. She was working long hours, sacrificing everything so her daughter could have a good life.
A true hero.
To this young woman, her mother was an absolute hero, a literal goddess. But she realized she almost never actually said the words, "Thank you, Mom, I appreciate you."
That realization probably brought up a lot of guilt for the daughter.
It really did. She felt very guilty, and her heart was so heavy with it. She wanted to make it right in a very special, deep way. So she decided to use the exact technique we just taught you.
She got ready for bed.
Yep. She got comfortable, she waited until her breathing slowed down, and she caught that perfect, soft window right on the edge of sleep.
And she made a request.
Yes. She asked the universe gently. She said, "Please allow me to visit my mom in her dreams tonight so I can let her know how much I love her and how deeply I appreciate her."
It is such a beautiful, selfless intention. There is no ego there at all, just gratitude.
So the daughter falls asleep. The very next day, her phone rings. It is her mother calling her. And her mother sounds absolutely amazed, like almost out of breath. She says to her daughter, I had the most incredible, vivid dream about you last night.
And the way the dream unfolded is so, so important to understand.
The mother told her the dream actually happened in 2 parts. In the first part, the mother dreamed she was back in their very first apartment together. It was this tiny, cramped, 1-bedroom apartment they lived in right after she became a single mom.
Times were tight.
They were so poor back then that they actually had to share this one single room with their beds pushed up against opposite walls.
It was a time in their lives that was very hard, but also very bonding. They only had each other.
Right. And in the dream, the daughter appeared, but she was not the adult woman she is today. She appeared as a tiny little girl, maybe 6 or 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
The mother looked across the room in the dream, and she saw her little girl sitting up in the bed, wide awake in the middle of the night. And the mother felt this huge rush of protective love. She looked at her little girl and said so gently, "It is okay, baby. You can go back to sleep. Everything is fine. I am right here."
Now, I really want to pause here for a second to point out the most amazing detail about this first part of the dream.
Okay, what is it?
When the mother woke up in her own bed the next morning, she was completely disoriented. It did not feel like a normal fuzzy dream that just fades away when you open your eyes. She said it felt so incredibly physically real that she honestly thought she had actually traveled back in time to that tiny old apartment.
Yes. She told her daughter it felt like realities were merging together, like she could almost smell the old apartment. That feeling of realness is how you know it was not just a regular dream, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you actually step into someone's dream space using this method, the emotional and energetic imprint is huge. It leaves a tangible physical sensation of warmth and presence.
It sticks with you.
It feels real because on a soul level, it is real. You really were there.
It gives me chills just thinking about how real it felt for her. So after that first part in the bedroom, the mother said the dream shifted into a second part. In this scene, the mother and the little girl were walking out of a big building and they were holding hands.
The connection between them is just so clear in this imagery.
It really is. The mother remembered looking down and the little girl looked up at her. The mother said the daughter had these huge, wide, incredibly loving eyes, and the little girl just smiled at her mother with this radiant, unbelievable warmth.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was a smile that just poured love straight into the mother's chest.
This is where we see the absolute brilliance of the universe at work.
Explain that to me, because the daughter's intention was just to say thank you. But she did not actually say the words thank you in the dream, did she?
No, she didn't use words, because the universe translated the daughter's simple thank you into a language that went much deeper than words. The universe delivered the message in the exact form the mother's heart needed most.
What do you mean by that?
Well, think about the mother's life. She was a single mom who had worked so hard, but secretly, as her daughter grew up and became an independent adult, the mother had always missed that specific time in the tiny apartment.
Even though it was hard.
Yes. She missed the days when her daughter was small, when they shared a room, and when her little girl was just attached to her hip. Even though it was a stressful time with no money, it was the time the mother felt most needed and most connected to her child.
Oh, wow. So the dream actually gave her back that exact moment in time.
Yes. The dream did not just deliver a message of appreciation. It delivered deep emotional healing. It gave the mother back a piece of her past that she had been secretly longing for.
That is amazing.
The universe took the daughter's pure love, wrapped it up in the mother's favorite memory, and handed it to her.
That is just breathtaking. It gave the mother the ultimate feeling of love and safety and being needed. It was honestly so much better than just hearing the words thank you.
That's why we say the dream world speaks the language of pure emotion. When you send love, the universe makes sure it arrives in the most perfect, beautiful package possible.
So what does this all mean for you, our wonderful friend listening to us today? It means that you hold an incredible, quiet power right inside your own heart.
You really do.
You have the ability to reach out, to heal, and to connect with the people you care about, even while the rest of the world is sleeping.
Let's just gently recap the journey we have been on together today. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with trusting your own heart. You must choose pure, loving energy. You leave the heavy sadness, the anger, and the doubts at the gate.
Then you find that perfect, cozy timing. You wait for that soft window right on the edge of sleep, and you make your gentle request. You state their name, you state your beautiful reason for going, and you picture yourself sitting on that garden bench with them.
And then you simply let go. You let your spirit do the rest. You trust that your little paper boat is floating safely down the river, exactly to where it needs to go.
We want to remind you that the gates to that quiet garden are always open to you. It does not matter what kind of silence you are trying to bridge.
No, the gate is open for everyone.
Maybe you are reaching out to a crush because you are just too shy to speak up in the bright light of day.
Or maybe you are seeking a little bit of peace from someone who blocked you, and you just need a safe place to softly say your goodbyes without any walls in the way.
Or maybe you are missing someone who has passed on and you just want to wrap them in a huge hug. Or even if you are sending a sweet whisper down the river to the future husband you haven't even met yet. The garden is there. The bench is waiting for you.
We want to thank you so much for sitting with us today. It's been such a joy to share this cozy, healing space with you. From both of us, we are sending you so much warmth and encouragement.
Yes, thank you for being here with us. Remember to keep your heart open and trust in the beautiful things your spirit can do when it is at rest. You are so much more connected to the people you love than you realize.
We hope you have the most wonderful, peaceful sleep tonight.
As we say goodbye, I want to leave you with one final beautiful thought to gently think about as you pull the covers up tonight. Imagine that quiet, safe garden. Imagine you finally step through the gate and you walk over to the bench. They are sitting right there, waiting for you. You sit down and you look deep into their eyes in that peaceful space. Tell me, what is the very first word you want them to hear?